Hello, cats and kittens, felines and felidae, humans and variant humans, and every race, class, and subclass. Welcome to another episode of Brainy the RPG Cat. I am in an unnaturally good mood tonight. I have been doing, a pretty extensive, just a very, very long set of back-to-back streams over the past couple of weeks, and the energy level is not what it should be, and I'm the first to admit that. And so, it's also the fact that I have been putting off playing this game just for a little while, and it's really just because I feel like, some more imminent things have come up. Plans have changed. Schedules have been rearranged. But we're finally here to do this. We are going to play our first Let's Play of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So I think, it was probably even just yesterday's stream. I was having a hard time actually remembering the specific name of this game, but I know it now. We've got this together now. We are going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. So, before the start of the game, I decided to buy some in-game currency, so I got ourselves a couple of pre-made decks that we're going to be playing the first few rounds with. And then we are going to follow that by using some 1,500 remaining coins to buy a few new starter decks and see if we can actually assemble something legal that we can play in online mode. So I'm very excited. I hope you're very excited. Thank you absolutely everybody for tuning in. And once again, this stream is brought to you by GreatMedia.Games. We are partnered with GreatMedia.Games in order to bring you inexpensive TCG single cards. Visit the website and use the code 10Infinity at checkout for 10% off your online purchase. It really means a lot. It helps you to keep the lights on around here. It's great being an official spokescat for a game that actually, for a company that actually does sell TCGs, because you see, I love TCGs. I want to make it my personal guarantee that if I ever plug anybody here on Brainy the RPG Cat, it is going to be people who run a good business, and it's also going to be all about people who provide gaming supplies and gaming-related materials, because that's what I'm all about, gaming-related materials. So I think we've beat around the bush long enough. Let's go ahead and let's get started. It is time to start playing this game. I think that's how the catchphrase goes. I don't know. Maybe I'll get it right by the end of the stream. I don't know yet. All right. So let's go ahead and let's get into our first, probably global ranked duel, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to use some of our pre-made decks in order to get started. So let's take a look here. How do we want to do this? So choose my deck, and so several pre-made decks are here. The one that I had purchased was Magician of Pendulum. And so I think I had made a couple of attempts at making starter decks, but I don't think they've been tournament legal now, so we're just going to start here. We are going to use a Magician deck. How absolutely cliche for a character who fancies themselves a cat wizard. Alright. And hit the duel button here. And now we are going to look for an opponent. In search of an online opponent. We've already got one. Che has got a player icon, which is more than I have at the moment. Okay. I decided to go first. Alright, Pilot Bunny, take us into this. It is time to prevaricate. Alright. Main phase 1. And there's a lot of people who play this online. They get really good with the voice acting and things. Main phase 1. I set Time Gazer, a Magician, in attack mode. Whoops. Maybe there was an effect I didn't really even realize it. And then Sky Iris. Well, I'll just leave it like that. And so let's go on to ending this phase. And now it's the other opponent's turn. Each turn, the first cards in your pendulum zone that would be destroyed by an opponent's card effect is not destroyed. You must control no monsters to activate this card. If a pendulum monster you control battles, your opponent cannot activate trap cards until the end of the damage step. Alright. Let's see what they're doing. Okay, Foolish Burial. Send one monster from your deck to the graveyard. That's their choice. Alright. First monster is 1400 by 800. But he was able to return that to his hand and then bring Grapha Dragon's Lore to the field. Trying to give you the play-by-play, even though I barely know what's going on. I should have summoned instead of set. That should have been the thing that I should have done. Draw a new card. Alright. So let's see. What does Pendulum card? Discard one card, add two Magician Pendulum monsters with different cards from your deck to your hand. Okay, activate effect. Put that there. Alright. Discard from my hand one card. I'll discard my other spell card. And then select cards to add to my hand. Okay. Wisdom Eye Magician and Harmonizing Magician. Alright. I'm going to probably have to take a step back, and I am going to need to use an even easier deck than this, because even though I do have some experience with this game, I do not know how to I don't know how to pendulum summon quite yet. Alright, so hang on. I don't want to do this just yet. I want to put another character on the pendulum scale. Alright. And then go into battle. Alright. And then that creature had no attack. Main phase 2. Let me see. Pendulum effect. If I have a Magician or a Paranormal card in the Pendulum, I can destroy this card and place one Magician Pendulum monster from your deck in the Pendulum mode. Okay. Select the monster to special summon. And we have successfully Pendulum summoned. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but out comes Time Gazer Magician from my special deck. Main phase 2. Nothing to do in main phase 2, so I'll end. Still has a lot less attack than this great big old monster that he has. Yeah. Still such a rookie at this. Alright, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Well, I'm familiar with this card. This is Mystical Space Typhlosion, which destroys one spell or trap on the field. And it's a burn because I didn't have any spell or traps on the field. Alright. How you gonna do? How you gonna do? What you gonna do next? Battle phase. Yeah, more than likely going to attack my Magician. Yep. I'm at 3,800 to their 8,000 life points. I haven't even done any damage yet. Okay, Pendulum back. Okay, this is a trap card. I'm going to need to use this because this is going to return Pendulum cards to the graveyard. Um, let's try special summoning to the Pendulum deck again. Put Stargazer Magician on the field in face-up attack position. I'll put it on the right field this time, just arbitrarily. Okay, destroy that card, select a card from my deck to replace it, and then put it in the Pendulum position again. I think I'm starting to understand this. It's a pretty interesting battle mechanic. It is very different. Oh wait, cancel. I mean, if I attack, it means I have to attack his monster. But still breaks my monster and makes me lose points. So, you know, call this a dry run. Alright. So, main phase 2. Do I have the ability to Pendulum Summon after that? No, I don't believe I do. I can activate this card's effect. Selects the cards in hand that I want to discard. Well, the dragon is my ace card. So even though I'm dropping a level 7 monster in the graveyard, okay, now I can put that card on the field to Pendulum Summon. Alright. And then end my turn. So when does this activate? If he hits me one more time, then I'm a goner anyway. Alright. He felt like this wasn't anything, and it's true. It wasn't anything. You know, at least I'm not in rookie level anymore, because I haven't been playing this yet. 300 gems for losing. Alright. So, let's go back to the main menu for a second. I think I would like to work on my online appearance a little bit. My companion should be Dark Position, because that's just cool. Alright. And then, well, player name, icon, I still just have a normal icon. Icon frame, still a beginner's frame. I can change my title. TCG player. That's probably the closest thing I'm going to get. Brainy, the RPG cat, the TCG player. That's what my profile says now. All right. So let's duel and play standard again. Pick out a slightly easier deck to run at the moment. So I do have 2 starter decks at the moment. Change decks, okay, and then I will try Power of the Dragon for now. This is one of the starter decks that, you know, came with the game as soon as it started. I'm sure a lot of people have workarounds for this, but at any rate, you know, I'm learning. This is a learning experience for me. Alright. Going first again. Let's head to them zones. Alright. Blue Eyes White Dragon is the anchor of this deck. So that is already quite familiar for me. Okay. Begin by summoning the Dark Hex Sealed Fusion, which works as one potential fusion component for my Blue Eyes White Dragon. Then I will put out a Ring of Destruction and face down trap mode, and then I will end my turn. That's how that works. Alright. How we doing? This guy's a seasoned player, you know, at least he has custom deck sleeves. So move to standby phase, main phase. Very likely he's going to go to attack phase next. Nope, no such luck. Come on, while we're young. Face up monster. Oh, he decided to forfeit. Well, maybe he didn't decide to forfeit. Maybe he just took too long with that last turn. So I just get a bye right now. I get a free win. Alright. I don't want to save it. There's no reason to save it. Let's get into the basic duel again. Okay. If I win, I will gain a rank. And my opponent has a basketball for a partner. Which is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Alright. Draw phase, standby phase, main phase. Come on, Splash Man, you won the coin toss. So this is a special deck. Well, this is a fusion-based deck. And it has 5 special fusion monsters in the secondary deck. To the left of me. Well, to the right of me. Because, yeah, I'm the cat here in the lower left corner. And then to the right of me is a special deck. Oh, wow. This guy's got token monsters out. XYZ effect. 3 level 1 monsters can't be destroyed by battle. Okay. I think he's already got that XYZ summon. One field spell goes from the deck to your hand. I don't know what that was. Maybe he's just showing off. Strong Wind Dragon. He is silent but deadly. Alright. So, let's see. One dragon normal monster in my graveyard. And then this one, the card is always treated as polymerization. Okay, so that's what I would use to fusion 2 cards together. So I have 2 cards I can play right now. Start with summoning Lord of D. And then I will set a face down trap card. And then I will enter battle. And then I will attack him for the 1200 life points. And then I will enter main phase 2. Let's see. Using monsters I control as fusion material. I think I need to have both cards on the field in order to summon them. But I'm not entirely sure about that. Let's end my turn for now. Quit while I'm ahead. Although I'm sure that's not going to last with a vastly more advanced deck. Yep, there's his 2000 monster. Summoning him, I believe, already made me lose 3000 life points. Defense draw, get a free card as a result of his destroying my monster. Alright. Okay, drawing. Okay. If I control a dragon... Oh, well, I have to be controlling a dragon first, so... Start by normal summoning Divine Dragon Ragnarok. and then use Stamping Destruction. Just to be pesky, just to take stuff off of the field. And then I can't do anything except set those cards. I think that's what they are telling me. I'm gonna get attacked anyway. Alright. Activate the card effect. Return the dragon to my graveyard, to the field, and face-up attack position. It's still going to get attacked this turn. Alright. At least it didn't hurt as badly as it was supposed to. He's probably wondering why I'm not attacking. Splash, man. Splah. Get your splah on. Another defense draw card. I don't have the ability to summon either monster right now. Activate defense draw, even though I am taking life points damage at this point. I do get to draw a new card. Alright. So once again, I'm going to do this move again. Summon Komodo Dragon. Upon controlling a dragon monster, I can now put Stamping Destruction onto the field and then destroy this card. It's not how I expected that to go. Oh, well, he has managed to mine his graveyard for a monster that has more than 10,000 life points at this. So I think this is just going to kill me, even if it attacks my monster. It's more life points than I have at the moment. Okay. Summon... Not destroyed by battle with a monster that has the same attack. Well, it doesn't have the same attack. It has a much bigger attack. This was completely ferric. $10,000 monsters still gonna attack me. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Alright. Let's try one more with Power of the Dragons. And if we'll even go a step further down next time, is that I will play with the tutorial deck after this. I'm fighting a guy named Fartbox2002. Charming. I mean, so these nicknames are actually your Steam nicknames, so that's how you want to be known to the world. This is going to end up being the first person to add me, is that, the first person to add me. Oh, Fartbox. Well, I'm so sorry that I made so liberally made fun of Fartbox on the internet yesterday. Well, for the first time, somebody has actually summoned a weaker monster than me, but it really doesn't matter. Because within somebody's first turn, they've already done like 6 or 7 special effect moves. So why am I doing this wrong? If I control a monster, this destroys spell or trap cards. That's what I've been doing wrong. Already fusion summoned. 1600 monster. Come on, how you doing? So at the end of that turn, that card heals up. He went and he returned the health points that he lost sacrificing one of his own monsters. No spell or trap cards on the field, so I can't do that. Okay. Set this card. And then I am going to summon... No, I'm going to set in defense position the Dark Hexial Fusion. I can set that card, but unless the dragon card is revealed, then I can't actually use it for anything. Alright. Battle phase... While not doing anything, monster set down main 2, and then end my turn. There's a lovely little koi pond here. That is very nice. Nice field effect. Special summon one Dark Lord in defense position. That's what that spell card is doing. If I can get my Blue Eyes White Dragon on the last turn, at least for the time being, my attack power will still be more than his. But only by about 100. Well, now all their monsters are active, so there goes that idea. And I lost my monster in that last turn, so that isn't going to happen. I'll summon it. If it gets attacked, I can draw something from the graveyard. That's the best thing that I can figure. So either way, I could potentially destroy something. Stamping Destruction will only destroy a spell or trap card, so I cannot rely on that. They say to themselves, what is that other guy doing? He doesn't even seem to be putting up a fight. Well, you see, I'm reminding myself of the mechanics. That's not really the disuse. That's not really anything. And of course, while I'm considering all this, he's busy, especially special summoning even more monsters that could destroy me at the end of this turn. Still his turn. But now all of his monsters are of a lower attack than mine are. So this actually might have saved my bacon. It might have saved my collective hash. It might have saved my heroic giblets. Stamping Destruction doesn't do anything. Lord of D has to be on the field. That would require a sacrifice, and right now at the moment it would be sacrificing my Blue Eyes White Dragon. So really, nothing to do except to go into battle mode and take one person out. Probably the biggest dog in the yard. Yeah, I guess he had the option of losing 1,000 health points attack. Now he is fusion summoning the first Dark Lord, attack 4,000, which is going to be active at the beginning of his next turn. And also wiped my entire field. Yeah, including the spell card that I would have used in order to reverse Blue Eyes White Dragon's destruction. Boy, do I need some help with this game. Ehel Grace Gloria Tyler, welcome to the stream. Watching, well, she says, "What an interesting cat," and well, I think you're a very interesting cat too. Ahal Hal, I don't know exactly how to say that, but thank you for tuning in to tonight's stream. How are you doing tonight? So at this point my field is completely clear and I am about to die. So you picked a great time to tune in. Bum 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 bum. Oh, get on with it already. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more match with the pre-made deck. Oh no. Cancel. I mean, I want to change this. And then I'll do the standard deck, after which, I'm actually going to go into my cards and try to see if I can develop a decent card strategy. My opponent has won the coin toss and has chosen to receive. Alright. Summon chosen by the world hero. So he's a normal monster of 1600. Set Dust Tornado on the field. And let's see, what is this? And Shield Crush, which destroys a face-down target monster. And then I will end my turn. He has 0 attack, he attacked me anyway, but I think that has something to do with the special effect that it has. See, didn't I put down spell cards? Are those spell cards just missing now? Maybe his just attacking me was what Made my spell cards disappear. But at any rate, unexpected die. If you control no monster special summon on one level 4 or normal. Alright. So then let's go into battle mode. Alright. Still a shield. If I attack him, guess what? Still a shield. You take no battle damage from attacks. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, shuffle all spells and traps your opponent controls into the deck. Yikes. What an awesome defense card. I hope I get one. Let me see. Can only set that one at the moment. Well, that's the thing. I probably don't want to set it to the field if I'm going to lose it. And it's very likely that I'm going to lose it in this next turn. That card was returned to his hand. This card also has 0 attack, but probably more than likely has, similar effects to the other one. And somehow it has just immediately lowered me to 4,000 points. Okay, special summon a ritual card. This one requires 3 monsters. Okay. Select the world hero to disappear. Oh, well, I have to select all 3. Alright. Then put Traffic Ghost out. So Traffic Ghost is an 1800. Well, Michion the Time Lord. And then go into battle. Attack this thing, though. It's probably going to be pointless. Yep. And I've already lost another 2,000 health points. Alright. I don't even know what's going on in this. It's really just the special effects of these cards are the ones that are draining my attack points right now. And they seem to be perma-shields as well. So here comes the third one in the trifecta. I can only imagine like a whole world of pain that I might be in right now. I have been given a monster card. By tributing one monster they control, if your opponent summons a kaiju, you can special summon this card. Remove 3 kaiju counters from anywhere on the field. So yeah, no earthly idea what went on in that one. Alright. So let's see what we can do about this motivational brick wall that we run into. When in doubt, go shopping. So, structure decks, I can still buy some more. But, in the same way that It wasn't helpful for me to have Magician of Pendulum. I don't know how the basic functions work here. But hey, if I have the money, $500, and use Cyberduck Dragon, purchase that one. And then I'm going to go back. I'm going to use the rest of my money for packs. Alright, so let's see here. I was still shopping. I was in the shop section. Secret packs, natural selection packs, primordial rising packs, and bonus packs. And the legacy packs. But I'm going to go for normal packs. I'm going to go for all monster packs. Start by buying 10 packs. And then open them all. Okay. Alien Shock Trooper M Frame. This is a link effect, dual links effect monster. You can discard a monster, place counters equal to its original level on face-up monsters on the field. This card is destroyed by battle, or sent to the graveyard. You can special summon non-link reptile monsters with different names. So, I think that works together with a theme deck. Let's keep opening. Okay, Super Ancient Deep Sea King Colicanth. Once per turn, discard a card. Summon as many level 4 or lower fish type monsters as possible for the deck. So, I am already anticipating this being a fish themed deck. Ace card, main character. The Agent of Judgment, Saturn. When your LP is higher than your opponent's, you contribute this card and inflict damage equal to the difference. Alright. What's the next one? Ritual Beast Tamer Lana. Target one Ritual Beast monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Cyber Dragon Veer would go with the Dragon deck. So these are all normals. Nidhogg, Generator Boss of Ice, as a worm effect. You can only summon this when your opponent would special summon a monster. Interesting. Alright. Another dragon, Dragon Maid Tinkek. Cannot be destroyed by card effects while you control a fusion monster. There's some Magnet Warriors. There's some dinosaurs. Okay, this is pack number 6. Okay, Pendulum Call. This would be helpful for Pendulum summons. Discard a card. Add 2 Magician Pendulum. I think I actually used this one in the Pendulum deck I was using before. Qiao Feng, Phantom of the Yang Xing. This one has a whole paragraph under it. While the Synchro Summon card is on the field, your opponent cannot activate effects of monsters with the same original attributes as the Yang Xing monsters used for the Synchro Summon of this card. When the Synchro Summon card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 tuner from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, when a monster's your opponent's summoned is destroyed by a battle or a card effect, you can special summon one worm monster from your deck in defense position. So maybe that goes along with the worm deck rather than the dragon deck. Alright. Meow. Ghosts of a Grudge trap card. Your opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. The attack of all monsters your opponent currently controls becomes 0. Okay, I'm going to need like 50 of those. Fiends are interesting cards. Dark magic cards, as it were. Alright. Arch Nemesis Protoss. I'm virtually going to need cheat sheets in order to put together special themed decks with these. Let's see. Watt monsters. Fairy, Cataclysmic, Crushed, Calcifida. If any Earth monsters you control are destroyed in battle, you can special summon this card from your deck. I used to use an Earth deck, like just way back in the day. Pantheism of the Monarchs. Well, yeah, that's what you use the Monarch Ace cards with. Alright. Huh. I have found a new card pack. Alright. So, 500 to go. I guess I'm just going to spend them all on individual master packs now. Heroic Champion Excalibur, an XYZ card. Oh, that's a warrior card. Requires 2 level 4 warrior monsters. To summon, once per turn, you can detach 2 materials from this card, and this card effect becomes double its original attack. Material cards. I'm not familiar with that one. Alright. Okay, 300 coins left. Harpy Ladies. I remember these. Mia Beast effect. Attack is 1800. And it works together with the Harpy Lady effect, which basically summons multiple monsters on the field. All of whose names are treated as Harpy Lady. Okay, 2 more packs to open. Last one. Alright, so let's take our new set packs of cards and see if we can put something together that will actually be a working strategy. So, starting deck, Power of the Dragon. So I have access to all the cards here. This one is just written as deck. Not entirely sure what that means. Alright. Let's just go ahead and pick a new one. Alright. So I think, yeah, all of the highlighted cards are the cards that I own, and then they just kind of keep a sub-list of all the cards I don't own underneath it. Alright. Okay, so something occurs to me is that I do have some solo missions to complete. Maybe one of them will teach me how to do fusion summons, and if I do, then I'll know how to use my magician starting deck. Alright. Yeah, dual training, dual strategy. Learn how to special summon special monsters and other useful techniques. Let's give this a play really quickly. Alright. What are we up against here? Well, tribute summons using monsters level 5 and above. Okay, I know that much. You know, summon, set, and then end my turn. Wow, at this point, even the computer is not going easy on me. I am a no-hoper in this game. And I think they want me to do this one. Pick a level 4 lore monster from my deck. Then normal summon. This will not work because no monsters are in defense position. Are you destroying my field again? There is something I'm not seeing here. I don't want to battle. You see, I don't want to battle. Because, your opponent will try to tribute summon a level 5. If a monster is summoned in the previous turn, a powerful monster will be summoned the next turn instead of sending that monster to the graveyard. And my deck will be using the starting deck. Alright, well... I think this game is thoroughly suggesting to me that I am on my own. So let's get back to deck building. Alright. Probably some of the first things I need to do is I need to try to put level 4 or lower monsters of a single monster type. So, yeah. Attribute. Light. Or dark. Or water. Yeah, let's just try normal for now. Okay. Alpha, Beta, and Gamma meld as one to form a powerful monster, so it's one part of a fusion monster. Dragon Pit Magician can awaken the energy stored. Pendulum Effect, yeah, so these are the two Magician Pendulum cards that we're using before. See, why are all these cards darkened? Is it that I don't have them? Is that they're not tournament legal? What's up with that? See, that's a suggestion that I don't actually even own that deck. I was using here. There was nothing in here that I actually owned. At least I don't think so. Alright. A gyroid deck would be interesting, but I don't think I would actually have the cards for that. You know what would be useful is if I just had a filter that would only filter out the cards that I own. I guess that would be no filter. Text search for cards. Sky Iris. Time Star Magician. I think the only Magician cards I have are the ones from the Pendulum deck. It's hard to tell, you know, which nature of which monster I have the most of, and then I can build a theme deck around it. Unless I take search for specific monster types. Okay, so now we're getting into standard trap territory here. So, call the monster, and then put 2 call the monsters in here. Put tribute a monster, and then target a card your opponent controls. Put some ballista men in there. Put some memory of an adversary. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you take damage equal to the attacking monster's attack. And if you do, banish the monster. Maybe just one of those. It's hard to tell. Target 1 face-up monster. Gains 400 attack during your turn. Except for the turn this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 face-up monster you control. And that monster will gain 800 attack. That's just a buff. Gonna need some dust tornadoes, of course. And, well, see, this is a little bit better. Because this is a sorcerer's spell wall. And so they will gain 300 attack at the end of the turn, and there's no penalty. Defense monster position, it's not even useful. Face-up monsters with the highest defense. Defender of the Labyrinth is a warrior card, and it's a link card. It's an effect card. Non-effect monsters you control gain 500 attack. So, I don't know if I want to use link cards in this. I don't know if I want to use XYZ cards. Okay, you are a 500 attack. Baneful Barrel monster. Once per turn, you can target a face-up monster your opponent controls. It loses 1,000 attack for each monster your opponent controls. So if they have multiple monsters, then this card would actually bring them down by 1,000 attack each. Leotard. If this card battles a non-normal monster, it gains 500 attack. A non-normal monster. Well, I guess it would be everything, including an effect monster. It adds 500 attack during the damage step. Those are good to have. And then Blade Knight gains 400 attack while you have 1 or less cards in your hand. Not particularly as useful. You're never gonna be in that kind of situation. Crowned by the World Chain, Chosen by the World Chalice, Toon Warrior. These were cards that we're using in the starter deck. Beckoned by the World Chalice. Let's see. Defense draw. At damage calculation, make the battle damage you take from this card 0 and draw a card. Okay, this is actually probably useful to use. Let me put 2 cards in that. A Threatening Roar. Yeah, opponents cannot declare an attack. A Ring of Destruction. So I take damage, but then I also destroy monster cards with that one. Rush Recklessly. Always been a useful one to have. Fusion Substitutes. I'm not going to use Fusion Substitutes yet because I don't know if I'm going to make a Fusion deck yet. Back to square one. Discard a card. Target a monster on the field and place that on the top of the deck. You know, actually that one might be useful. Alright. Kid, Mono Dragon, 5-Headed Dragon, King Dragoon, Flute of Summoning Dragon, Twin-Headed Behemoth. I believe is a dragon card. Axe Dragon Knight, Lancer Dragon, and Lord of D. Dragon. So the great majority of these are going to be for the dragon deck. Luster Dragon. So 4 attack, 1900 power. That would be pretty good for a standard monster. I do need, just some basic level 1 monsters in here. So this is a fusion health card. This is a card that says Cyber Dragon. Mechany monster. So this is from the Mecha starter deck that I just got. Ice Hand. When this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card and then sent to your graveyard, you can target one spell or trap they control. Destroy that target. Then you can special summon Fire Hand. I have a Magic Hand. I don't have a Fire Hand, though. Okay. Infernal Gainer. Red Eyes Spirit. Target one Red Eyes monster in your graveyard and special summon. That's a trap card that helps with Red Eyes dragons. Okay, Pendulum Monsters, Marks of the Rose. Salvage. I used to run a water deck. It's a Synchro Dragon. The Spellcaster card with a Pendulum effect, so not entirely sure, we have the ability to Pendulum summon this monster, but I don't know if we have anything else of the same theme. Alright. Witch of the Black Rose. It can't be special summon if it's normal summon and you draw no other cards. Draw one card and show it. If it is not a monster, then send it to the graveyard. If it is not a monster. And then destroy this card. It might be an interesting effect to use every once in a while. Okay, that works with fairies. Crush Card Virus. He works with dark cards. Resonator monsters. Once again, that has to do with having resonated monsters and charging the creatures. Let's see. Ojama. Necrogardna. Mermail Abyssmander. Evil Hero Malicious Edge. A Water Dragon Fairy. Still have no idea what my theme is going to be. One Creeping Doom Manta. Prevents cards from being normal summoned. Needle Burial. When this card destroys a monster, it sends it to a graveyard as a result of battle. And it's a level 5 summon. Inflict damage to your opponent's life force equal to the level of the destroyed monster times 500 points. Alright. Cornered Red Attack. If a level 3 or lower normal monster battles, during the damage step you can pay life points in multiples of 100. And the attack of the opponent's monster is reduced by the amount of life points you played. Okay, that's interesting for a trap card. Psychic Reactions. Only works with Psychic type monsters. Abyssal Designator. That might be useful because it allows me to declare a type and then potentially banish it from the graveyard. Alright. So, let's see. Soul Taker. Target a face-up monster your opponent controls. Destroy that target. Then my opponent gains 1,000. That might be working as kind of a specific kind of a deck strategy. I'm not entirely sure about that. Soul of the Pure, 1 healing card. Like a grand total of 1 healing card. Chiron the Mage. Discards a spell, then target a spell, trap card, and destroy it. I've used that one before. That's a very old school one. A Phantom Knight's Fogblade. It's a continuous trap. Targeting a fake monster, negate that face monster's effects. The face-up monster also can attack. And monsters that monsters cannot target that face-up monster for attack. So it's basically just a lockout card. I mean, that might be useful, and I do have 2 of them. Alright. During your opponent's turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard and negate the next attack this turn from a monster you control. Not too sure about that one. If I had more of them, maybe that would be the way to go. Xing Shang Magician, who is a Pendulum Summoner. Geonator Transverser, who is a let's see, 1200 attack. Requires 2 effect monsters to summon. The link card and the monsters it points to cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. If this card points to 2 monsters, you can gain control of those 2 monsters. I'm not even entirely sure what that one means. Master of Endymion is also a Pendulum Summon card. Defragmenting Dragon. Special summon this card by sending 1 other monster from your hand to the graveyard. You can only summon 1 per turn this way. This card is in a graveyard. You can banish 3 monsters from your graveyard with the same name, except Defrag Dragon. It's not too bad of strategy there. So, I lost my place. Or was I just looking? Let's put another chair on the mage in there while we're at it. Oh, actually, I don't have another one. Gosh. Okay, here's Defrag Dragon. Okay, when the card is in the graveyard, then I can banish 3 monsters with the same name, except for Defrag Dragon, and then special summon the card again. Do I have... I don't even think I have 3 of the same kind of monsters just yet, so I don't think it would make a lot of sense to use this one. So that's to say that I only just added it. You can draw 2 cards, and then discard 1 card. This is a flip effect. You can draw 2 cards, then discard 1 card, and the card is sent to the graveyard. You can draw 1 card. Probably not worth the cost. Witchcrafter Golem. When your opponent activates a card, you can target a card your opponent's or a Witchcrafter spell. That's a specialty card then. I need to start thinking about, higher level monsters at this point. Okay, Nine-Tailed Fox, that's useful. I have 2 of them too. So I think they're just below the amount that I need in order to dual summon them, but I might be mistaken about that one. Wavering Bond. Okay. Heavy Storm Dusters are just larger versions of Dust Tornado. I have Pendulum Reborn cards. I don't even know if these were in my Pendulum decks. Pendulum Halt, Pendulum Paradise, Spiral Flame, Duelist Alignments, Pendulum Fusion, Amazing Pendulum. Okay. That's a Pendulum Summon. Well, let me see. If I have him in my extra deck, what cards do I have to do? One tuner and one non-tuner synchro monsters. But Enlightenment Paladin is 2,500 attack card. And, well, that one just has Magician and Pendulum effects too. So, not too sure about that one. Rune Eyes, Beast Eyes, Performable Odd Eyes. Tuning Magician. Time Gazer Magician. Performapals. That might be an interesting one to make. I have probably about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And I do think that they're all Pendulum cards. So I might want to consider making a separate Pendulum deck with a Performapals in them. Let's see. So, I shouldn't be looking at Spell and Trap cards anymore because I have a lot of them. Okay, Evil Swarm a Lantern. If you tribute this card, then target a face-up monster your opponent controls, and then destroy the target. Okay, well then that's really just a free controlling card, and I have 2 of them. BAS cover cards. This might be the first good 2 deck summon that I can do. When this card is normal summon, put 2 counters on it. It can't be destroyed by a battle. Toss a coin and call it. And so that's the thing, is that this one will allow me to oops, not the same card. Okay. So this one will allow me to toss a coin and it will stay on the field until it's destroyed multiple times. Consonants. Show World Gate. Say, how many cards am I supposed to have in a deck? Am I supposed to have 60? It's usually 60. I do not have 2 of these. I do not have 2 of these either. Okay, everything's Spell and Trap from here to here. Cyber Pharaohs. Yeah, only works with machine cards. Okay, these are all Cyber cards. Cyber would be a good option, well, because I already have a starter set for it. That's why I have so many. Maria, Cyber Darklaw, Wattmole, so yeah. Warriors, Math Mech Edition, yeah, Cybers monsters. Alright. Revival Golem resurrects itself. DD Warrior Lady. I remember using that card a lot in the past, but that's when banishment actually meant something. That's when it meant that there's absolutely no way that card is coming back. These might not be bad to use. Oh, I only do have one of them. That's the Earth Monster card. Arch Nemesis Protoss. I'm almost to the top of this. He can ritual summon this card with Odd Eyes Advent. I don't know. Do I have one? No, I don't. I have the monster card, but I do not have the summon card. All right. Worm Prince. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can add a worm type monster from your deck. Okay. Odd Eyes Advent. Yeah, I don't. I think I already went through that one. Alright. So maybe I just have components of normal monsters. Maybe I can put them together with other cards to make a fusion deck. Let's see. What are the actual fusion monsters here? Hang on a second. Search Cyber Dark Dragon. Okay, Cyber Dark Dragon. Cyber Dark and Dragon. Cyber Dark Dragon and Cyber and Dragon. A fusion summon of this card can only be done with the above fusion materials, which means I can't even use hex sealed fusion cards on it. Do I have I have more than one Cyber Dragon? Alright. Okay, I have 3 types of Cyber Dragons. Oops. 3 types of normal Cyber Dragons. And then use any 2 of those Cyber Dragons in order to summon these Cyber Dragon cards. Cyber Dragon and Cyber Dragon. Three Cyber Dragons. Or a Cyber Dark Dragon and Cyber End Dragon. Okay, that's how that works. Alright. Except what? I only have one Cyber End Dragon. Okay, so... let me see if I'm going to do that. Put in some power bonds. Put in some overload fusions, which allow me to fusion summon one machine fusion monster on your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from your field. I think that's just a normal summon. Okay, and then these are addition cards, and then fusion tag. All right. Okay, this is a card that works with the Cyber Dark Dragon cards. Equip only to a machine fusion monster. This is getting a little bit too much like a deck of a single theme, and it might be exactly the same as my Cyber Dark theme. So now, what is concerning me is that the great majority of my cards are not dragon cards, and therefore not compatible with this deck. So now I'm gonna have to look for dragon monsters. Alright. Having an Arrive in Light, having well, have a Dragon Maid deck, but then also remove one of the more than 7 ritual summon monsters that I have. Like Agent of Judgment or a Nine-Tailed Fox. 2. So it's definitely putting more of the Cyber Dragon cards in here. Let's never mind some of these fusion cards. Witch of the Black Rose, not going to be useful anymore. Okay, let's give this a whirl. This can't, because this has cards that I do not own. Yeah, these 2 cards. I do not own multiples of those cards. Okay, so, Cybernetic Revolution, Cybernetic Hidden Technology. Okay. Now let's save. Alright. Why was I supposed to give this a name? Yeah, it's just called deck now. Edit deck. Deck name is Experimental Cyber Dragon. Okay, now we can save. Okay, so I've had some pretty awful tunnel vision throughout all this. Let's just go ahead and let's go back into duel mode and see if we can give this a whirl. I have no idea what I'm getting into. Alright. Scry in 3 cards. Excavate the top 3 decks if you can, and then add 1 excavated Salomon Grey card to your hand, and then shuffle the rest of your deck. That's what he just did. Oh, gee, he's already got enough to link summon. That one has 500 points on it. What's the special effect? You can add 1 Salomon Grey Sanctuary from your deck to your hand. Yeah, this deck all works with each other because it has Salomon Grey cards, and Salomon Grey cards are all just kind of made to work with each other. Oh wow, here's another one. I'm gonna start making that Performa Pal deck. Okay, so okay, so Leotar would be useful here because he's gonna battle a non-normal monster, and then he's gonna get the extra 1,500 points. Let's see. Let's go into battle. He had a trap card ready. Send one Salomon Great Monster from your hand to face up to the field to the graveyard. Then target one card on the field and destroy it. Okay. I'm just going to be a baby and I'm going to set my spell card. When opponent's monsters declares... Okay, so... Put one of my Memory of an Adversary cards. And then I will end my turn. Alright, what you gonna do? Come on. Yeah, so he just made my spell card vanish. He's about to do it again for my trap card. How much you want to bet? Alright, so he's got 1800 attack at this point, and another 500. He's not done yet. He's going to fuse those two together. Create a Splash Mage, 1100. Waiting for him to declare an attack, because then I'm just going to destroy the card. I just have my finger on the trap button at the moment. Not done yet. Still fusing. $2,300, huh? Still getting linked? Oh, you know it is. Access Code Talker has 2,300 attack. He's still chaining. So at 5,300. And then that just gets destroyed. So I don't even get my trap effect. Using Column Hunted, not even worth doing right now. So I don't think he'll be able to do that twice. I'll just set it up like that. He's still chaining, and he's probably still fusing. And so he chose just to extinguish my monster card. You can't play the issue with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that you can't play a straightforward game anymore, because every advanced card has card effects that overlap what the standard gameplay would be. And that's what I'm dealing with right now, is that he just has one monster that just has the ability to clear the entirety of my field before attacking me. So, in short, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Just surrender at this point. I know he's got another dozen monsters and fusions and rituals in order to do, but I'm not going. It really doesn't matter at this point. He would have hit me for my last 5,000 life points in just that one turn. Alright, so let's go. I'm going to go back to using pre-made decks, because I think really that's might be my only opportunity to actually win one as I'm playing tonight. Was I still using my starting deck? I think I was. I didn't even switch to my experimental deck yet. Alright. So, let's play that one first, and then if this doesn't work, then I'll go back to regular starter decks again. Okay, holding a smashing ground now. Okay, well, set that up. Can't activate that one just yet. Alright, well. Okay, select the cards to add from my deck to my hand. Alright. It allows me to summon any spell or trap card that is associated with Cyber Dragon. Okay, for the first time I was not actually hit by a trap card. That makes for a first. Okay, let's set one smashing ground. Let's not set that one, because we're probably actually just going to need to play that from hand. And then end. Alright. Now, what's your turn going to be? Okay, activate the effect of Storm This will eliminate my attack, but it will allow me to destroy spell and trap cards. I think I can only pick one or the other. There we are. That's how that works. He's chaining Majesty with Eyes of Blue. Send the blue eyes from my hand or a deck to the graveyard, then target one face-up monster on the field. Third chain. So resolve those. Managed to pull out a 2500 monster HP monster card using that. Okay. Let's activate the effect. Destroy its highest defense monster. Put Needle Burrower on the field. Yes. Let me see. Fusion tag. Yeah. Select the monster I control. Select the cards to show my opponent. Say, and then don't think I can affect anything from that. I might as well tribute summon. Go into battle. Attack his life points directly. Then in main phase 2. Yeah, no active effects, so end my turn. Okay, where are you going? I was impressed by their ability to special summon a Blue Eyes monster, but unfortunately, all of that just ended up losing out to a single basic spell card. Set that in the event I'll be able to use it. Set that in the event I'll be able to use it. But unfortunately, I don't have any cards to battle with, so I'm just going to have to pass my turn this time. Alright, what do we got next? I didn't break your back just because I sent one Blue Eyes monster to the graveyard, did I? That's almost disheartening. Well, I mean, they got one normal monster out, and now I don't. Alright. Where are we gonna go from here? Say, Threatening Roar. Definitely be useful now. Okay. Now I get to special summon a monster from my deck. I think it's going to be Cyber Dragon. Alright. Destroy their card. And then... well, maybe not use that card yet, but definitely go into battle. And now I can attack them for 2100. So I don't know how close this is to the actual starter deck's Cyber Dragon strategy, but it's been working so far. I actually might have bested the meta of this. Don't quote me on that, though. This could go very badly very quickly. Okay, here comes Blue Eyes. Activated my trap card, which prevented them from attacking. Oh, I don't think they were done with their turn. I thought I had my turn back, but I guess not. Alright. You're at 3,000 now. You can probably hit me very hard now and get rid of the one monster I have on the field. No, but you're still fusion summoning. Yep, Azurai's Silver Dragon is summoned in defense mode. Alright. Okay, discard a card from my hand to put this out, face up attack position, and then play Cyberload Fusion in order to special summon a Cyber Twin Dragon. Cyber Twin Dragon is only 28 to that 300. Well, I probably should not have summoned that in attack position. Alright. Okay, not allowed to shift that to defense. So how are you doing? I bet you get to shift your card to attack position now. And that is going to really hurt. So, yeah, you've managed to bring back all of your fusion material monsters as monsters in full attack position. This is going to suck. Still isn't hitting me for the full 7,400 life points that I have, but... So I think the issue that they're having is that they're going to have to use their strongest card in order to defeat the monster on the field. And it's something that they don't necessarily like doing. There's your 25, and there's your other 25. I can activate one of these cards. It's not going to do anything for me right now. Yeah, this is pretty much just over. Done. Completed. This is one heck of a Blue Eyes deck. Unfortunately, not one of their monsters is enough in order to inflict life point damage equal to their current life points. That would be the thing that would actually save me from the severe beating I'm about to experience. But also, they're just able to cancel my card, so that was even pointless to bring that up. They don't let you have counters in this game, you know? You always have an opportunity in order to use a counter and come back when you're playing a game like Magic the Gathering. And I'm really feeling bad about the fact that I decided to skip to this game instead of, you know, going out and really hammering out my Magic the Gathering Arena deck, which is something I probably should have been doing this whole time. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, for crying out loud. Look, if you're going to keep hand summoning, I'm just going to go ahead and hit the forfeit button. Ah, forget about it. Well, I'm getting a hang of it, but, you know, it's a long road ahead. So I'm just going to contrast this with the already made Cyber Dragon deck that I have purchased. And then probably at the end of that, I'm going to call this a stream, because my confidence has been completely shattered at this point. You know, one advantage to this and the one that I just made is I'm actually get to use all 5 of my Cyber Dragon summon cards, fusion special cards, etc. I won the first coin. I won the coin toss for the first time in a while. All right. So that gives me a card that means that my cards cannot be activated by effects. So equip that with attachments to Cyburn. Alright. That gives it some additional attack points. And then I have to skip to my end turn because I went first. Okay, what do you got after that? 1800, huh? I mean, you just have monsters innately more stronger than the ones that I can actually do in my Cyber Dragon buffs. I don't think I want to bring any of these out. Let's take out a weak one and put it in defense mode. Alright. Alright, that was actually a good move. Alright, go into battle. Use this card to attack that card. Have anything in main phase 2? No, I don't. I'll end my turn. Okay. Well, down goes all of that. Just beaten down by one Raigeki chain. Do you have something else to summon? You probably have something else to summon. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cyber Dragon effects are not as good compared to, just playing cards that have more than 1700 attack. That's all I got. Probably going to be able to bring out 2 monsters, and you're probably going to be able to hit them both. Interesting to do a fusion summon when you actually have the 2-card advantage. Well, maybe if, 2 cards that attack each other are 800, then both of the cards would be destroyed, so you wouldn't really call that an advantage. See, this card just automatically gets 2 attack boosting tokens on the field. See, 3,100. And then 400. I get 1 turn after this, but yeah. Otherwise, I'm done for. Decided to not attack me with the other 400. I don't know why. I cannot read my opponent's mind. It would have been a lot more helpful for them. But what do I know? Nightmare Phoenix. What is this? This is a Link monster. 1900 attack. I'm top decking at this point. I'm not going to... The 1 card I have is the 1 card I'm really just going to be able to play. And that's pretty much it. I probably should have put that in defense position, in retrospect. Then I probably would have been able to get 1 more turn out of this. And bring this one back again, and then use Monsters Reborn after that. Okay. So tragic. Well, I said that was going to be my last match, but I do want to do 1 more match, and I do want to do it with the Magician of Pendulum set again. Now that I'm beginning to understand what the basic rules are, maybe I can put myself in a position where I can understand the advanced ones as well. That's my operating theory. I couldn't actually tell you if it was actually worth anything, but... Hooray! I'm fighting a person with a pet cup of ramen. It's amazing that, we do have, legitimate mascots of Yu-Gi-Oh! As our partner characters, but we also just have Cup of Doodles over here. Alright. Okay. First, let's summon you. And then use the special effect here. And then add one card to my hand. Alright. Put that in the pendulum. And then use this effect to put another card in the pendulum section. So I can have two cards to pendulum summon. And then, let's see. Pendulum switch. Not the time to use that one yet, but I will definitely use this trap card. This is still turn 1. Activate the effect of Odd Eye's Pendulum Dragon to select the cards to add from my deck to my hand. There are Perform Pal cards in here. That's just a part of all of this. Odd Eye's Persona Dragon. Alright. Pendulum summoning ain't half bad. It's an interesting tactic. I could... I can use a Heavy Storm Duster to counter a Heavy Storm Duster. That's really the extent of that. Link Kurabo. Yeah, I assumed that was a ritual summon monster, but he's moving so quickly that I cannot examine what's written on the card. The 18 and then the 35. There's another 1,000 in there. And that was it. That's what the duel looked like. I didn't even get one turn. Alright, well, at any rate. This concludes our broadcast day. We have learned a lot about Yu-Gi-Oh! Tonight. It's mostly the fact that I'm probably going to need to get a cheat sheet or 2 dozen so that I will be able to learn how to properly put together a deck and do something that's actually going to be competitive in online mode. But I am undeterred. You know, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to figure out the complexities of this game. Because I am Brady the RPG Cat. After all, it is important for me to be able to preserve my title and develop a full understanding of all complex card games. So, do not look at this as a defeat. Just look at this at the beginning of a long journey. One through which I will be able to rise above, and then once again on this channel, you will see me, and it will be again be time to oh yeah. Respect. Move it up, yeah. Brady of the RPG Kizzy and the Hizzy and the Librizzy. Bounce. Come on, bounce. Bounce. Come on, bounce. Bounce. Come on, bounce. Bounce. Come on, bounce. Slam the door when I come into the bedroom. 'Cause I'm the king of the castle. Turn me on, turn me loose. Try to hit it, it's a hassle. Come to some this, don't forget me and do. Play me like Nintendo, never ever let go. Keep it so loud, you'll be hitting the crescendo. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Bum, baby, come, come. When you gotta give me loving, then you gotta give me some. Come, baby, come, come. When you gotta give me loving, then you gotta give me some. Yeah, boy. Brady the RPG Cat coming to you from the Waterdeep Library. Getting really fat and stupid up in the RPG house. Right on the tabletop says, well, I can hear the ring, ring, the telephone goes ring. But we're still getting busy. Now you're getting busy, I can slow it down so you can pump it. Better move it fast so you can pump it. Blue balls in the bat, pitcher with a hat, sliding into home base, trying to hit a home run. Swing, better, swing. Come, baby, come. Well, you gotta give me love it, then you gotta give me some. Come, baby, come. Well, you gotta give me love it, then you gotta give me some. Come on down. Break it down, come on. Come on and then bounce, move it all around, bounce. Pump it up and down, bounce. Roll it all around, move it all around, bounce. Pump it up and down, bounce, bounce. Tell me, do you like it? Do you want a little more? Now tell me, do you love it? Come on. I can feel it. Come on, let it go. Come on, give it to me. Come on, give it to me. Da ding da ding da ding da 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 ding ding da ding da ding da ding da 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 ding ding da ding da ding da ding da 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 ding ding da ding da ding da ding da 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 ding. Come baby, come. Da ding da ding da ding da 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 ding ding. Come, baby, come, baby, baby, come, come. Gotta give me loving and you gotta give me some. Come, baby, baby, come, come. Da ding, da ding, da ding, da 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 ding. You gotta give me loving and you gotta give me some. Come, baby, baby, come, come. Gotta give me loving and you gotta give me some. Come down. Yeah. Well, that was a thing. All right. Well, I just kind of had that as a backup in case the stream wasn't very interesting. But anyways, thank you very much for tuning in, cats and kittens, felines and felidae, humans and variant humans, and every race, class, and subclass. Thank you very much for tuning in to Brenny the RPG Cat. Thank you to A. Grace Gloria Tyler for coming in from stream, coming in from the Yu-Gi-Oh channel. Thank you, everybody. You guys are a fantastic audience. I love doing this show absolutely every single day. And, well, as usual, I'm going to take Thursday off, but I'm going to be back on Friday. And we're going to be doing a BizCast Fry. And then on Saturday, we're going to be doing another Brainy Tube where we watch D&D related Dungeons and Dragons YouTube videos, and we have a jolly little laugh at them. So thank you everybody once again for tuning in. I would like to do a raid now. Let's see. Twitch.tv. Who is on Twitch.tv right now? Let's go ahead and let's pay a visit to let's go over to Pillowbird. Right now they're playing Terraria. So yeah, let's go and visit them. Okay, there we are. So thank you everybody once again for tuning in to tonight's stream. And so, like I said, I'm going to be back on Friday with a BizCast Fry. I haven't decided what I'm going to play yet. But anyways, thank you everybody for being such a great audience. And I will be back this coming Friday with more stuff. So have a good night, everybody. So long.
The dungeon.
We can get bones!
We can get bones. Oh shit! End of Bone Quest.
End of bone quest. We can get bones. Let's go. We got this, Jingle.
So what? We just stop playing after we get bones.
No, I mean we can